welcome back to All Things 80s and welcome to Christmas 1986. So in 1986, the most popular toy that year for Christmas was Teddy Ruxpin. And I actually remember this quite well. I remember being particularly impressed by it because this was probably the first time I'd ever seen an animatronics type toy. And for its time, it was pretty advanced and it did look pretty damn cool, if I'm being honest. Now, if Teddy Ruxpin wasn't your thing, we're going to take a look at what other toys were on offer for Christmas 1986. So, first up, we have, let me see here. So, again, it's always the electronic stuff first. So, battleships, Game & Watch was always a great thing to have. Board games, I did get Cluedo, and Mousetrap was a classic game, but for the most part, board games are kind of a bit boring by this point in time. Lego also for me was of no great interest, although I did get a few pieces. The classic Space that I was used to had completely sort of disappeared from the lineup. Robotics, I do not remember them. Electronic set, chemistry set, those were good gifts. Skeletrix was always going to be a good gift for any boy. Power Machines, don't recall them. Rats, don't remember those. Very little He-Man available in 86. Thundercats, pretty good. Mask, always good. I guess 86 was wave one in the UK. Now, Transformers, those were doing pretty damn well. And there's the classic Jetfire. Yeah, great selection, still available in 86. Wow, even goes on to a third page. And of course, the slightly less popular GoBots. Less popular, but still pretty good. Girls' toys, can't really comment on those. So there's the Care Bears. Yeah, Cabbage Patch Kids still doing their thing. Barbie, of course. Nothing much to really comment on in terms of sort of infant toys. Glowworm, I remember seeing those around. And Snooker Table, always good. And I'm assuming by this point in time that BMX had kind of died because I'm not seeing any of those in this catalogue. But those were the toys available at Christmas 1986. So for me, Christmas 1986 was probably the last Christmas where I actually got toys as gifts. Now, the toys weren't my main gifts that year. My main gifts were football club gear from Hibernian FC, my favourite. I remember getting the white away strip and just being so blown away by how cool it was because this was the first time I saw a football shirt where the club badge was in the middle and the manufacturer, which was Umbro, was on the sleeves and it had these sort of diagonal type features. It was an amazing looking kit. I got that. I got the tracksuit. I think I got goalkeeper gear. Excuse me. It was just a fantastic Hibernian Christmas that year. I remember getting all sorts of novelties like Hibernian soap and golf things with Hibs on it. But this was the last year that I did get some toys. So that year I also got the Screwball Scramble game, which was a fantastic game. Cluedo board game. The less exciting TV Times board game. I had wanted Trivial Pursuit, but I ended up with this crappy TV Times game. And I did get some Technic Lego, which I still have to this day. So for me, 86 is a bittersweet year in as much as it was the last year I ever got given toys as a Christmas gift. BBC One, Christmas Day 1986, started at 8 a.m. with Play School, followed at 8:20 by the Muppet Babies. Now at 8:45, it was Roland Rat, the Christmas special. Now I could have sworn that Roland Rat was an ITV character. I'm certain it was ITV, but anyway, they're telling us that 8:45 was the Roland Rat Christmas special. 9:10, Papa Panov's Special Day. No idea what that is. 9:25, This Is the Day. It looks like a religious show. 9:55 was the weather. 10 a.m. was The Pure Hell of St. Trinian's, which was a movie. And thinking back, it was based on an all-girls school. I'm not sure if it was sort of in the same vein as the Carry On films. Don't remember. So then at 11:30 we had Christmas Morning with Noel, which I guess has become a Christmas tradition in the 80s. 1:25 was Every Second Counts, which was hosted by Paul Daniels. 2 o'clock we had the Top of the Pops Christmas special. And this one does tell us who was on. So on this show we had the Pet Shop Boys, Billy Ocean, Doctor and the Medics, Chris de Burgh, and Boris Gardner. No idea who he is, but what a horrible lineup. 3 o'clock was the Queen's speech. 3:10 was Annie the musical. I would have hated that. 5:15 was the news. 5:25 was the Russ Abbott Christmas show. Again, another personality that I was sure was an ITV person, but apparently not. 6 o'clock was Just Good Friends. And at 6:35 we had EastEnders Part 1. 7:05 was Only Fools and Horses. 8:20 was Miss Marple, The Murder at the Vicarage. Bit of murder mystery on Christmas Day for you. 10 o'clock, EastEnders Part 2. I'm trying to see what it says here about that. Oh, it mentions Den Watts. He was Dirty Den. I remember that now. Anyway, after EastEnders, we had the news at 10:30, and at 10:40 we had the movie Educating Rita, starring Michael Caine and Julie Walters. And to close things out, we had the weather at midnight. So that was Christmas Day, BBC One, 1986. The top 10 singles at Christmas in 1986. So at number 10, we had Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Good song. Number 9, artist called Gregory Abbott with a song called Shake You Down. No idea about that. Number 8, Alison Moyet with Is This Love? Number 7, Cry Wolf by a-ha. Number 6, Orange Juice Jones is the artist, and the song is The Rain. No memory of that at all. Number 5 was Erasure with the song Sometimes. Number 4, Open Your Heart by Madonna. Number 3, The Final Countdown by Europe. Number 2 were the Housemartins with Caravan of Love. And at number 1 for Christmas 1986 was Reet Petite by Jackie Wilson. Now, Reet Petite was a 1950s song, but it was re-released in 86 due to the fact it was used on a very popular claymation piece that was shown on the BBC. And I guess people wanted to hear more of it. So that was the Christmas number 1. I have to say, that is a terrible top 10 for Christmas. Not a single Christmas song on that top 10. How disgraceful. So the Dandy comic Christmas edition didn't look particularly festive, but closer inspection reveals that the cover does feature Desperate Dan making Christmas pudding in a cement mixer. So that was a sort of typical Desperate Dan type thing to do. The Beano was a lot more Christmas looking, with the Christmas Beano, of course. And the cover story was Dennis the Menace, whereby his classmates are all singing the 12 Days of Christmas, and he is lobbing all sorts of crap at his schoolmates, as Dennis the Menace did. And Smash Hits, also not looking particularly festive. They have a-ha on the cover. There's a Madonna poster, Bob Geldof, Alison Moyet, The Pretenders. Not particularly exciting. The reader's poll mentions the Housemartins, Pet Shop Boys, Duran Duran, Nick Berry, and Zig Zig Sputnik. All in all, pretty poor offerings, if I'm being honest. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. I hope you enjoyed that look back at Christmas 1986. And obviously tomorrow we'll be looking at Christmas 1985. So thank you all for watching. Special thanks to the Patreons. Please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.